So let's jump into some algebraic expressions, and we're going to look at like terms and trying to add, subtract, multiply, and divide like terms. All right, so if I'm asked to simplify fractions like this, the first thing I got is like terms. How do you know a term is like terms? It's like terms because it has the same variable. But the 5 is not alone. You have to include the minus with it. And it comes together. So here we actually have 3 minus 5. Okay? 3 minus 5 means it's going to equal negative 2. And all we have is an x in front. So 3 minus 5x becomes negative 2x. Okay? So 3x minus 5x equals negative 2x. And plus 4y has nothing to add or subtract with. So I can just write plus 4y. And I can also write it the other way around. I can write 4y minus 2x, and it means exactly the same thing. All right, so here we're adding like terms. The next one we're going to be multiplying, but it doesn't matter if the terms are like or not. So here we're multiplying. So what we do is we multiply the numbers first together. 3 times 4 gets you 12, 12 times 5 gets you 60. X times y gets you xy, times x becomes x squared y. So x to the power of 1 multiplied by x to the power of 1 becomes x to the power of 1 plus 1, which gets you 2. And y to the power of 1 just stays there. And the numbers end up at 60, multiplying each of them together in that order. The next one, I am multiplying and I am dividing. And I can do either or in any particular order. All right, so if I have to divide, I can only divide the x terms. I can't divide the numbers. If I divide, I can only divide the x terms and not the numbers. So let's say I multiply first. Let's say I multiply the top numbers first. Create 3 times 4 is going to become 12. X squared times y are different. So we just write them together without the multiplication. Put the division sign in. Keep the 5 in line with the 12. X in line with the x. And there's no y, so don't write anything there. And now I can see I've got 2 x's at the top, 1 at the bottom. Here we subtract. Take 2 minus 1. And 2 minus 1 equals 1. So this x will cancel out with 2 of them, leaving me with 12 xy over 5. And that's my final answer. Okay, 12 xy divided by 5. All right. Let's have a look at another round of addition, subtraction, addition, multiplication, and division. Okay, so question 4. Suppose I got negative 3xy plus 4x minus 7xy plus 5x. Question 5. Let's keep them the same, but let's just multiply it. I'm going to put this in a bracket because it's negative. And in question 6, let's divide negative 4x to the power of 4, y to the power of 8 over 2x squared y to the power of 4. Try these and let's see what you got. All right, let's go through the first one, okay? So the first one here, I got like terms. Take the sign with it. The negative 3 minus 7 becomes negative 10. So negative 10 xy. 4x plus 5x is 9x. And we stop there. Okay. The next one, I'm multiplying across. So because I'm multiplying across, I'm going to specifically multiply the numbers first. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Negative 12 times negative 7 is positive 84. Positive 84 times 5, 5 times 8 is 40 plus 2, so 42 comes to 420. Alright, so that all of those numbers become a positive 420. Then I take x times x times x times x, which means to the power of 1, 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 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, to the power of 4. Y times y becomes y squared. So 420 x to the power of 4, y squared, y to the power of 2. All that way. Alright, so for the next one, what we have is everything must be in a straight line. So that's going to give you negative 4 divided by 2, which is negative 2 at the top. And then 4 minus 2 is 2 at the top. And 4 minus 8 minus from 8 is 4 at the top. Okay, 8 minus 4, 4 minus 2, all over 1 becomes negative 2 x squared y to the power of 4 for this one. Okay,